Hi, loves. This is Lisa Klausen, and I'm out and about just walking home from the city. Had a beautiful meeting with a dear friend of mine, Roger, and it is seldom that I laugh so hard and so deep as with him. And walking home from the city, I got to reflect about all the amazing people in my world and how we got to know each other. So when I look at my Facebook and when I look at my Instagram, like Roger, for instance, I met through a previous job, and it struck me that I think it's 20 years actually since we first got to know each other. So there people from Sweden, it's from Stockholm, it's from my old home region, Norrbotten, Luleå, Överkalix. It's from all the coaching education and business expansion and spirited courses I've taken in the US, in Australia, in Switzerland, and what have you. So I'm so grateful. And sitting there with Roger today, we kind of reflected as well on, the journey, the passage, the transition, the growth that we had personally and professionally since then when we met for the first time. And I went from working as a financial and business controller and consultant, both in Sweden and internationally, and switching over actually to work with development of people, of bodies, of spirit, and also organizations. So numbers and souls kind of have been my game. And the funny thing is that I actually use many of the same strengths, both working as a controller as I do as a coach. So I'm the creative, ideative, visionary. I am the strategic, analytical. I am the maximizer, the quality, the beauty, the concern. I am the social butterfly, and I am the spirited, holistic guide. And what I work with as a coach, I'm a transformational coach, visionary strategist, and I work with quantum and energetic shifts and guidance. So typically what I do is supporting people to actually find themselves in periods where they maybe feel a bit lost. Something has been going good, and then suddenly it's like, gee, where am I at? What do I really want? Whether that is like time passing and it's time for something new, or something happened, a divorce, a cancellation of a job, a business that might feel a bit rocky, a business where you might feel that you lost your passion, you lost your job, and you feel wary, like where to turn to and what to do. Yes. So after working as a financial and business controller, I dove right in and deep into, you could say, energetics work, soul aligned energetics work. So I started with feng shui, that is to harmonize and read and balance environments and spaces, whether they're indoors or outdoors, to enhance both private persons but also for businesses and offices and stores. And then I went into yoga. So yoga has been my personal guidance, but it's also what really, really has enhanced and cultivated my gifts as a transformational coach and an energetic quantum guide. Yeah, and after that, naturally coaching came, because then I can use coaching as the frame, and all of my other tools becomes part of that package. And why am I telling you this? Yes, because I am curious of where you are at and what's calling you. If you are looking to see where you can find those pieces of you and put together maybe a new kind of picture, a new kind of frame, a new kind of direction, a new kind of twist, a new kind of tweak, still being you. However, you know when the calling is there, you know when spirit is actually calling you. Yes, because it's like we go through change and we go through periods of coming to something, feeling excited. And I know when I started maybe a new job or a new project or launched a new coaching program, and how excited I've been. And then feeling the excitement, feeling the joy. And then when you have done it for a while, you start to feel that contentment can become boredom. It can become boredom even if it started so good. And when that call, something starts nagging you about, this doesn't fit me. I don't feel lit up. I don't feel satisfied anymore. I feel, maybe you feel like if you're in a job, in a career, you might feel like the values of this company is not aligned with me. But still you hang on because you have, great working mates, you might have had good conditions or benefits. But if you stay a bit, I would say too long, it can spill over into bitterness. It can spill over into even depression. It can spill over into diseases in your body. And those times when we find ourselves in challenging situations, in hardships, that really are wake-up calls. Those are really that knock on the door, and that is really that possibility for the cracks to open, and yes, another kind of light, another kind of desire, another kind of satisfaction to come in. And quite often I meet people, they already have kind of a direction and have following something that they feel good about. However, they can't really find the new tweak or the new angle and the desired guidance about that. And actually what has come to me personally the last couple of years, 1.5 years, is to include even more healing. Yes, healing. And somehow, even though I already worked for so many years with soul alignment and holistic and a holistic approach and holistic lifestyle and all of that, felt kind of big and wow. Is that, how will that be received? And I think think about how is it for you, what is calling you, that you might feel, oh Jesus, can I own that? Can I step into that? Do I dare to do that? Yes. So I started working more and more within the frame of coaching to include as well more healing sessions and healing tools. And yeah, those are amazing, those results. So I came to the realization that I wanted to offer this as well as more standalone. So healing, different kind of healing offers and sessions also as standalones. And the other week I had a new client, a woman, an entrepreneur from Norway, that took my quantum release session, a healing session, for the first time she worked with me. And let me tell you, that was a huge thing for her. This woman, she's a coach herself, and she has done a lot of personal development, business trainings and all of that. And what she told me after the session was actually, this was amazing. And she's usually more level-headed. She has a background in the bank world, and like trustworthy, like more calmer energy. But she was really lit up, and she said, this is amazing. This is what's missing for people. This is, the keys that the people are missing. This needs to come out more. And in that moment, I felt gratitude towards myself that I did listen, and that I did challenge myself to also lead with healing, not only coaching and the more like business side or career side or leadership side. Because whoever you are, it is those layers, those blocks, those resistance within us that slows us down, that might keep us bewildered and confused, and might keep us from not daring to do what our heart and actually our soul is calling us. So you're very welcome to share in the comments, your reflections about this, how it's been for you, and what's calling you. And if you feel shy to do that officially, you're very welcome to message me and have a bit of chat about that. Yes, and if you are curious to learn more about quantum energetics and quantum healing, I'm offering a free masterclass this coming Monday, the 12th of September. So I'll put a link to that in the comments, or you can just DM me if you want to explore what that could be for you. I see the light is disappearing. So I'm actually sitting here by the canal in my hoods. So I'm going to show you as well. Okay? Have a look. Hope you could see. So as a parting word, I would like to say, gratitude is such a booster, such a liberator, such a humbling experience, and such an energizer as well. So sitting here by the canal in my hoods, being grateful for this, but also being grateful for friendships and acquaintances, from all over the world, whether that is from the dance floor, from jobs, from courses, educations, from my childhood, or business networking, or spiritual groups and workshops. It's so precious. It is so precious to have you be part of my world and circle. No matter how often we speak or so, we are still there for one another. And right now in Sweden, it's a political election tomorrow, and I sense it's actually a divider. It is a choice for what kind of future we want to have, what kind of really humanistic values we want to have, how much we want to include people of different orientations, different gender, different abilities, and so on. So a lot of people, including me, actually are going to vote for something that a bit different than usual, so to speak, just to make our voice heard about values. So fingers crossed for us and for Sweden, that we actually will have a future and everyday life in this country that includes everyone and is there for the love of all, for the highest, best and good for all. And with that, my loves, I say thank you and take care. Okay, see you. Bye.